supply chain perspective, complexities that we've never seen before.
And it's been increasingly more difficult to predict what inventory we're going to have and to get stuff into the store.
You've seen the images of ships bottlenecked at international ports. Maybe you've had trouble getting furniture or a new computer or a car. Now, small businesses in the GTA say the supply chain squeeze is hitting them hard.
It's been really, really challenging.
That's Lisa Evans. She runs a toy store in Burlington called the Chickadee Kids Company. She says there have been issues restocking her store for most of the pandemic, but over the last 18 months, the problems are getting worse.
We were told by some of our suppliers in the summertime that we needed to basically stock up on all of the things that we need for Christmas.
How do you deal with that? How are you managing or coping with it?
So it's been hard as a small business, especially that we don't have a huge bank account to purchase all of this inventory in advance. So we've done the best that we can. We did stock up on a lot of key items.
There's a Christmas section there behind you. Would you typically have a Christmas section this time of year on a normal year?
No, so usually our Christmas section I bring out in November, and usually after Remembrance Day, November 11th, is usually when I'll start Christmasifying the store and bringing in all of the Christmas inventory. Usually we would have our advent calendar sort of out like early in November. This year advent calendars have been especially difficult to get in. We always have to pre-order our seasonal Jellycat items. But these I think were ordered in, I want to say April.
April?
Yeah, we ordered probably 4 times this, and this is what we've got so far.
Evans says she's even ordered lots of extra non-holiday toys she knows tend to do well. Everything from art supplies to puzzles.
This is all overstocked.
Locally, this is impacting almost every business.
Meanwhile, Elkahi Hassani, professor of operations management with McMaster's DeGroote School of Business, says while we hear a lot about supply chain issues in the U.S., Canadian businesses are getting increasingly worried about their long-term outlook as well. He says one project he worked on studied how the 2011 tsunami in Japan impacted supply chains for companies like Toyota and Nissan, and warns the recovery was slow.
Factories did not go back to normal working conditions after sometimes months, but sometimes even years. So I think here, I can't really put a clear or a period for that, but I can see it going beyond 2022 for sure.
Having a bunch of stock sitting in the back, would I be right to say that this is not a productive way for you to have to operate?
Definitely not. It hurts a lot.
In Burlington, David Zura, City News.